Ok, está empezando. Era algo de... Ahora ya está empezando. No, no, ese es un problema.
No, solo veo la de Oriana.
Okay.
Ok, vamos a... creo que ya va a empezar.
Oh, está ahí. Okay, good. Let's start.
Sí, sí,
Yes,
sí.
we're live. We're live.
Woo!
Ajá.
Woohoo!
Sí, era un problema de internet.
Okay, ya vamos.
Sí, ya vamos a empezar. Disculpen. Muy buenos días a todos. Bienvenidos a nuestra Educab TV Inglés. Welcome everybody. Today we have some problems with internet, but now we are going to begin our class, okay? Welcome everybody and thank you for your patience, okay? Let's begin.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope you have a nice week, okay? Today we're going to start working with adverbs, okay? But first, we're going to do a warm-up activity. So let's begin. I'm going to open here quizzes and I'm going to share with you the link so we can work together and practice what we have been working on the past few weeks, okay? So let me show you this. Okay, continue. I'm going to share the link with you. Okay, good. So if you have quizzes downloaded in your cell phone or something, you can use the game code. But if you don't have it on your cell phone, you can use this link that I'm sharing with you in the chat, okay? Remember to put your full name, your full name so we can know who you are. Let's wait for everyone to be here inside quizzes. Okay, we have Lisana, good. Let's wait for Opnil, for Mariangel, Leticia, Ildamar, and Esteban, okay? Okay, Leticia's here, good. Let's practice adjectives, okay? So we can start working with adverbs. Let's see, I want to see here. Ildamar, good, good. And what about Ildamar? Is she there with you? Let's see, we have Erica. Hello, Erica, good morning. We're just about to start playing with quizzes. I'm going to send the link again because maybe you cannot see it because you just arrived. So Erica, we're about to start our first activity. It is a warm-up activity about adjectives, okay? So in the chat, you have the link to join us. Okay, we have 4 people here, but we are like, I think 10 in our list. Esteban, are you able to join us? What about Erica? And what about, yes, Esteban is right here. Good.
Woohoo!
Thank you,
I
Esteban.
added it in YouTube as well, so maybe some of the people out there in YouTube want to play with us.
Yes,
if you're on YouTube, you can join us too, okay? You have here the game code, okay? 242162, so you can join us. What about Opnil and Mariangel? Are you able to join us? If you have any trouble, you can tell us through the chat, okay?
Yeah.
So we can know and help you out. Okay, okay, yay, so Esteban. There was a long message.
yes, a very long.
We
I will put
love
that
your...
I will copy to
Esteban, you're so fun.
YouTube.
Esteban is very enthusiastic.
Yes. That's so nice. We need
I put here at the YouTube.
Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, so we can start. Maybe we can wait for Obnil and Maria Angel. Maria Angel, Obnil, can you enter to the game or do you have any difficulty? You can turn on your microphone. Okay, okay, Diego, hello. He's from YouTube too. Okay. Welcome, Diego.
Yay, Diego
So
made
nice
it.
to have
So
you
good.
back. Yeah, Diego.
Good morning, Diego.
Erika, are you there? Can you hear me? Are you able to join us in the game? No? Well, I don't know if we should start then. Yes, we know your name is Esteban, okay? Okay, well, we're going to start because I don't know if the rest of you have any difficulty, but we're going to start right now, okay? So let's begin. Okay, so here we have the first question. Okay, I'm going to try to see. Okay, this one. What is the adjective in this sentence? The old dog ran slowly to catch the ball. Okay, so we're asking about the adjective. Don't rush to answer, okay? You can take your time, think it through. You have 4 options: dog, old, slowly, and ran. Remember that the adjective modifies the noun or the pronoun, okay? Okay, so time's up. Okay, but what about the rest of you? Because some of you, I think, didn't respond or something. Okay, so here we have that old was the adjective, okay? Yes, Obnila, Maria Angel, and Erika, you can put your answers in the chat, okay? Because I'm sharing the screen so you can see the question and you can see the answers to, or the possible answers. So you can tell us your answers in the chat, okay? Good. So the old dog ran slowly to catch the ball. So old is modifying dog, so it is the adjective. So good. Let's go to the next question. Okay, here we have the tall man bumped his head. The tall man bumped his head. And we have the man, tall, and bumped. So we need to choose the adjective. Remember that the adjective modifies the noun. Okay, so time's up. Good. Good job, everyone. Good. Okay, so all of you answered correctly. So the tall man bumped his head. So tall is the adjective because it is modifying Yay, Esteban, yes. You all did a good job, okay? So tall was the adjective. It is modifying the word man, okay? It is describing the man. Okay. Go to the next one. We have here. Yes, sir, the best one is the best right now. Okay, so here we have. The sleepy boy fell asleep. Okay, so you need to choose the adjective. You have 4 options. Sleepy boy fell asleep. Okay, so good job, everyone. So most of you answered correctly. Sleepy, sleepy boy, okay? Sleepy is modifying the word boy. Good. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so here we have the girl cleaned messy room. And you need to choose between girl, room, cleaned, and messy. Wow, that is one messy room, okay? The one we have in the picture. Remember that the adjective is modifying the noun. Okay, you finished earlier. Okay, good. Good job, everyone. Good job. Okay, so we had girl, room, cleaned, and messy. Remember that girl is a noun, okay? Room too. Room is another noun, and cleaned is a verb. So messy was the correct word because messy is modifying room. It's telling us how the room is, okay? Good job. Let's go to the next one. Yes, Esteban, good, messy. So here we have the following question. You need to find the adjective in the sentence. The dirty dishes sat in the sink. Okay, so you need to look for the noun and to look for the word that is modifying the noun. You have 4 options, okay? Dirty, dishes, and day, and sat. Okay, so time's up. Okay, so most of you answered that it was dirty, okay? The dishes were dirty. So dirty is the adjective in this sentence, okay? Dishes, remember that dishes is the noun and dirty is modifying the word dishes. Let's go to the next one. Okay, here, I love to sleep on my soft pillow. Remember to look for the noun and then to look for the word that is modifying the noun. And that is the adjective. And you need to choose between I love, pillow, and soft. Okay, so we finished up here. Don't worry, Esteban, okay? You told us that you got stuck like in the game. Don't worry. So here we have, I love to sleep on my soft pillow. So most of you well, actually I think half and half answer correctly, and the other half answer like you need to work on your adjectives. So we have, I love to sleep on my soft pillow. So we need to look first for the noun in order to know which word is modifying the noun. We have a pillow, and pillow is modified by soft, because soft, suave, soft is telling us, okay, is telling us how the pillow is, okay? You can write your answers in the good. So let's go to the next one. We're almost done, okay? Okay, so my father is a funny man. You can look at the picture that the father is playing with his daughter, like tea time or something. Okay, so we need to choose between funny, father, mine, and his. So look for the noun and see if there is one word that is modifying the noun, and that is the adjective. Remember that the adjective is the word that is asked. Okay, good, Esteban, good. Okay. Let's see. No, but you wrote, I saw your answer. I saw your answer, Esteban. It's okay. Okay, here we have, my father is a funny man. So father is a noun, and we're asking for the adjective. Then we have man, that is another noun, but we're asking for the adjective. And if you can see that funny is modifying man. Okay, it's telling us how is the man. Okay, so funny is the correct answer. Let's go to the next one. Here we have, my little brother doesn't know math. So we need to choose between my little brother and math. Remember, we need to choose the adjective, the word that modifies the noun. Okay, good. So let's see the little board. Okay. Good. Okay. So here we have that little. Little is the adjective because it is modifying the word brother. It's telling us how is the brother. So he's the little one. He has an older brother, okay, or maybe a sister. Good. So little is the adjective. Let's go to the next one. Good, Esther. Good. Okay, here we have. What is the adjective in this sentence? My mother is a great cook. My mother is a great cook. Remember to choose the adjective between mother is, cook, and great. Okay, so let's see. Good. Good job, everyone. Good job. So here we have that great is the adjective because it's modifying the word cook, okay? So as you can see, the mother a cook, and it is a great cook. So great is modifying the noun. It is the adjective. So this is the last one. Here we have, my annoying sister steals my shoes. We need to choose between annoying, sister, steals, and shoes. Okay, choose the adjective. Choose the adjective, the word that is modifying the noun. Okay, so time's up. Let's see. Here we have that annoying is the adjective, okay? Because it's telling us how the sister is. So annoying was the adjective in this sentence. Good job, everyone, okay? Here we had two people answered steals. Steal is a verb, okay? So my annoying sister steals my shoes. That was a verb. So annoying was the adjective. Okay, this was the last question. So here we have the leadership board, like the leadership board, so you can see it. Good. So Luisana is in the first place, Leticia second, and Erika third. But you are all winners because you did such an amazing job, okay? So good job, everyone. Good job, Luisana, Leticia, Erika, Esteban, Ildamar, Tinkerbell too, Maria Angel and Diego, okay? So good job. Okay, so let's go back to the presentation so we can continue working with adverbs, okay? Good. Yes, don't worry, Esteban. If you have any trouble with your internet connection, you can write in the chat and it's okay. Maria Angel, you cannot hear me. Indira, you can hear me fine, just fine, so I can know if it's Maria Angel.
Yes, I'm gonna text her something to see if we can figure out why she can't hear.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's begin. So last time we were working with adjective, okay, with the words that modify the pronouns and the nouns. But right now we're going to start a new topic, adverbs, okay? So like adjectives, adverbs describe or make other words more specific, okay? But in this case, an adverb is a word that modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb, okay? So the adverb does not modify the noun or the pronoun. That's the adjective. But the adverb modifies the verb or an adjective or another adverb. So we're going to see a video right now so we can work on adverbs. So listen up.
Hey Elvis. Oh, why don't we see one today? Well, okay, let's check. It's Adverbs at Roving Genius. Let's go. Adverbs to the rescue. Long, long ago, the verbs were sad. They felt all alone. They felt incomplete. They cried. And someone hurt them. The ad man came for their rescue. Dear verbs, you won't feel alone ever. I am blessing you with words that will describe you further. I am giving you adverbs. Moved rapidly. Flew inside. Plays every day. And the verbs were happy ever after. Adverbs describe or modify a verb, adjective, or another adverb. They can tell us how, where, and when. For example, she moved rapidly. How did she move? Rapidly. The bird flew inside. Where did the bird fly? Inside. He plays every day. When does he play? Every day. Most adverbs can be formed from adjectives by adding ly. For example, shy, shyly. Quick, quickly. Angry, angrily. But remember, there are some words ending in ly which are adjectives and not adverbs. For example, Sia was wearing a lovely dress for the party. Here, lovely describes the dress, so it is an adjective.
Elvis, adverbs are the real heroes. They make verbs so complete.
Yes, they are. If you like our videos, please do share.
So let's go back to our lesson. So as you can see in the video, okay, and as just like the girl just said, adverbs actually make verbs more complete because they tell us, or they're like helping us like for specify the action that the verb is telling us. Okay, so right now we're going to practice, but before we're going to know like a few questions that the adverb answer. Okay, so let's see. Adverbs can add meaning to the verbs in many ways. So the video showed us 3 questions. I'm going to add one more. Adverbs modifying a verb answer the questions where, when, in what way, and to what extent about the verb they modify. Okay, so for example, where, okay, her eggs lay here. We're talking about a bird, okay, a bird that lay eggs. So her eggs lay here. Where? Here, okay. The bird flew up. Where did the bird fly? He flew up. So we can also answer the question when. The flock's migration began today. So when? Today. And now they will fly south for the winter. It's telling us when to. When will they fly south for the winter? Now. Okay. In what way is telling us how. How is doing it. So the falcon quickly passed over our heads. How did the falcon pass over our heads? Quickly. Okay. And I was eagerly awaiting the bird sighting tour. The bird sighting tour. So in what way was I awaiting the bird sighting tour? Eagerly, okay? And to what extent is telling us like bound, okay? Like how much is the action being done? So I have just enough time. just enough time, okay? She did not warn me it was a spicy chicken. So the word not and just are adverbs too. So let's see some examples here. We have, I rode a bus here. So here is modifying the word rode, okay? The verb. Then we have, I will exercise tomorrow. So as you can see, the first sentence, I rode a bus here, is answering the question where. And the second one is answering the question when. I will exercise tomorrow. When will I exercise? Tomorrow. Then we have another sentence. Oriana, so myself, Oriana silently wrote in her journal. So in what way we're answering this question? In what way? I did it silently, okay? And then we have Veronica. Teacher Veronica is not here with us, but Teacher Veronica barely passed her science quiz. So barely is telling us how she passed her science quiz, okay? It's modifying the verb to. And it's telling us in what way. So adverbs can also be placed in many different positions. And as shown in the examples, they can come after or before a verb phrase, or even between the words in a verb phrase. So, for example, we have here, I'm going to pick up my pencil. Here we have barely, that is modifying past. So the adverb is before the verb. And the same here, silently and wrote. So the adverb is before the verb. But here we have exercise and tomorrow is after the verb, okay? Same as here. But for example, here in the previous slide, I think it was here. Yes, here we have an example in which we have the adverb just between the words in a verb phrase. For example, here, she did not warn. Did not warn. Did warn is the verb phrase, okay? It is the verb, but it is composed of two words, and the word not is the adverb. So here is one example where the adverb is between the words in a verb phrase, okay? So I don't know why Maria Angel cannot hear me. Maybe it's her connection or something, or maybe she hasn't like turned on the audio, maybe that's the mistake. Okay, so we have some examples here, but now we're going to practice. So right now we're going to practice with you guys, okay? So you can turn on your microphone or maybe write in the chat, however you want. We have here the 4 questions, okay? The 4 questions. I'm going to put a number next to it so we can identify the question that is answered, that the adverb is answering. So where is going to be the first question? When is going to be the second? In what way is going to be the third? And to what extent is going to be the fourth? So you need to help me out here to identify which of the 4 questions does the adverb answer. For example, here we have fell below. Which question do you think the adverb is answering? Fell below. Where, when, in what way, or to what extent? Let's see who can help me. Maybe Esteban. Esteban, can you help me with this one? Fell below. fell below. Which question do you think this adverb is answering? Below is the adverb. So we need to identify which question is the adverb answering. Below it is or means debajo, okay? So fell below. Which one do you think it is? Let's see, Esteban or maybe Ildamar, I don't know. You can write in the chat or turn on your microphone. To what extent, says Ildamar. Okay, and Leticia says number 1. Let's see. Okay, so to what extent means en qué medida, okay? Like maybe like how much. So below does not answer to that question, okay? Because below means debajo. So where is the correct answer, okay? In this case, it is a question, but you understood me. Okay, so good job. Don't worry, Lamar, okay? We're going to keep practicing even more. So we have here wash completely. Wash completely. So you can put the number of the question in the chat or you can turn on your microphone. So which question do you think this one is answering? Where, when, in what way, or to what extent? Let's see. Maybe Leticia or maybe Luisana. Luisana, can you help us with letter B? Wash completely. Which question do you think the adverb is answering? Okay, Steven says number 2. Let's see. Number 2 is when. Okay, yes?
I was
Yes, tell me,
the B is the 4th because it's how stand was done. I'm not sure of that.
Okay, yes, good. Okay, so this one is to what extent? So yes, you were right. Wash completely, okay? Wash completely because it's telling us the extension of the activity, okay? So good. Number 4. Thank you, Lisana, okay? Esteban was telling me number 2 and Leticia number 3. Remember that number 2 is when. So completely is not telling us when, but how was done. But in this particular case, is telling us to what extent, okay? En qué medida, if it was done partially or maybe completely. So it is to what extent, the number 4. Now we have arrived today, arrived today. Which one do you think it is? Number 1, number 2, 3, or 4? Today is answering what question? Let's see. Okay, Leticia is telling us 2. When. Very good job, okay? So, when. Arrived today is answering the question when. Good. Now we have the next one. Happily ran. Happily ran. Which one do you think it is? Let's see. Maybe Esteban, can you tell us which question is the adverb answering? Okay, Luisana, thank you. Okay. You're telling us, and Esteban too. Okay, good. So in what way? Okay, like how is he running or how is she running? So happily ran is answering the question in what way. Good. Number 3. Let's do the next one. Left early. Left early. Which one do you think it is? Where, when, in what way, or to what extent? No, Esteban, it's okay. It's okay. You all can answer, okay? Let's see this one. Which one do you think it is? Is early answering the question where, when, in what way, or to what extent? What do you think? Let's see, maybe Leticia, can you turn on your microphone and answer that question? Letter E. Letter E, left early. Okay, let's see. Number 2, yes, when, early. Okay, good. Let me put the number 2 here. Good. Then we have letter F, move aside. Move aside, okay? Aside is a un lado. So move aside. Which question do you think the adverb is answering? Where, when, in what way, or to what extent? Number 1, good. So move aside is answering the question where. Where do I have to move? Well, you have to move aside. Okay. And then we have not completed. Have not completed. Letter G. So, which question do you think this adverb is answering? Where, when, in what way, or to what extent? What do you think? Maybe Esteban or Luisana. Or maybe Ildamar can help us. Okay, number 3 says Esteban, and Luisana says number 4. Okay, let's check. Have not completed is speaking about the extension of the activity. It has been partially or completely, or if it hasn't been done at all. So, to what extent is the actual correct answer, okay? So, have not completed is answering the question to what extent, okay? So, good job. It is number 4. Well, that 4 came out weird, but it was number 4. Good. Okay, see. Now, before we go, we're going to identify, okay, we're going to identify the adverbs in these following sentences. I'm going to call out your name so you can help me out here. So we have 7 sentences. I'm going to read them and you're going to tell me which one is the adverb. Remember that the adverb modifies the verb or an adjective or another adverb. So the first one is Diego was speaking rudely. Diego was speaking rudely. So let's see. Leticia, can you tell us the answer? Which one is the adverb? Okay, you answered through the chat. Let me check. Okay. Ildamar says speaking and Leticia says rudely. Okay, so speaking is the verb, okay? Was speaking actually is the verb phrase. And rudely is telling us how Diego was speaking. So rudely is the adverb that is modifying this verb phrase, okay? So good job. Let's see the next one. Please work carefully. Please work carefully. Let's see. Ildamar, can you help us with this one now? Let's see. You can use the chat if you want. I have it open here. Let's see. Please work carefully. Which do you think is the adverb? Or maybe Esteban can help us. Okay, Luisana is answering in the screen. Good. Okay, thank you, Luisana. Good. If you want, you can participate just like Luisana. You can open like the annotate button that you have on your Zoom menu, like the toolbar, and you can annotate with us. Okay, Esteban is doing it too. Good job, guys. Thank you very much. I like that you're participating like this. Okay, so you can do it. Good. So number 2, you're telling me that please work carefully, and carefully is the adverb. Good. So carefully is modifying the verb work. Then we have I will be tomorrow at the festival. So tomorrow is the adverb here. Good. Let's see who can help me with number 4. Let's see who can help me. Maybe Leticia. Leticia, can you help me with number 4? My brother will be going away to college. My brother will be going away to college.
Away.
Away. Okay, good. Yes, away. Will be going away. So will be going is the verb phrase. So away is modifying this verb phrase, okay? I'm going to show you here the word that is modified by the adverbs 2 that you already told me. Okay, now number 5, we're almost done. Everyone reacted sadly to the news. Everyone reacted sadly to the news. Let's see who can help us. I don't think Maria Angel can hear me now, but Maria Angel, if you can use the chat or turn on your microphone. Okay, so Esteban is telling us that it's sadly. Everyone reacted sadly to the news. Okay, so sadly is how they reacted. Good, that is the adverb. Let's see the two that we have left. Number 6 and number 7. Oh no, Esteban, you can leave it there, okay? Don't erase it because it was such a good job. Okay, number 6. I arrived early at school on Fridays. I arrived early at school on Fridays. Thank you, Lisana. Good, so early is telling me how I arrive every day on Fridays at school. Good, so early is the adverb. Okay, no, Esteban, it was okay the way you did it before because reacted is the verb, okay? So only sadly, as you had it before, is the adverb. I was just pointing out that reacted is the verb that sadly is modifying, okay? So yes, good job. Sadly is only the adverb, but sadly is modifying reacted. Good, thank you. So let's see the last one, number 7. I opened the door to the barn cautiously. I opened the door to the barn cautiously. No, don't worry, Esteban, don't worry. Okay, who can tell me this one? I opened the door to the barn cautiously. Let's see. I don't know if you can use the pen like you just did before. I opened the door to the barn cautiously. I don't know if you can write down. Okay, Leticia, good, Leticia. Okay, and Esteban is making us a happy face, a smiley face. Okay, thank you. So I opened the door to the barn cautiously. Good, so cautiously is the way that I opened the door. So good job, everyone. Okay. Thank you very much. So I'm going to pass to the next slide. Okay. To remind you, I'm going to erase the drawings. Okay. Okay, so before we go, we want to remind you the Zoom registration, the YouTube channel subscription, also the attendance form that is going to be in the chat real soon because teacher Yolanda is going to help me with that. And the Google Classroom subscription, there you have the class code in case you're not in, okay? So remember today we worked with adjectives and you did a really good job. And we start a new topic that it was adverbs. So next class, we're going to practice a lot with adverbs, okay? So you can review the class, okay? This presentation, okay? I'm going to keep erasing the drawings here. Okay, so I want you to remember to go inside the Google Classroom and practice at home, okay? Go to the Google Classroom, just like I'm going to do it right now so you can see it before we go, so you can remember that we have here our Google Classroom. You can go inside the Google Classroom and click, okay, on each resource. We have here the classes, the presentations. Look, you have the presentations about everything we have worked on so far. So please go to the Google Classroom and practice adverbs, okay? For next class, you're going to go down to the last week. We're going to publish week 10th, that is this week, about adverbs. It is going to be published in a few minutes. So you can do exercises and you can do, you can see the videos again and you can see the class again. So practice a lot and we see you next week, okay? We're going to see you next week. We hope to see you and work with you adverbs next week. So have a nice weekend, okay? Thank you for participating.
Good job, everybody. See you on Monday, some of you, and see more of you on Friday. Please come to class. We want to see you.
Yes, good. Have a nice weekend. Goodbye. Goodbye, Esteban. Goodbye, Leticia, Luisana, Mariangel.
Goodbye.
Have a nice weekend, okay?
Bye-bye.
Yes, we wait
Thank
for
you,
you
Leticia.
next Monday and next Friday. Thank you for your participation. Okay, see
Yes,
you.
thank you.
Thank